What's the secret to how the vast majority of married Christian women met their husbands? Is there a strategy they're using that you're unaware of as a single Christian woman? The answer is yes. This secret strategy of how to meet your future husband is a method that surpasses the strategies of the world, and it can help you meet authentic men of God and avoid getting involved with counterfeit Christians that continue to waste your time, energy, and emotions. This strategy will help you get to know the opposite sex on a deeper level, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, and socially, that other methods don't have the capacity to facilitate. This method is statistically proven to be the way the vast majority of married couples have met and has even been used since biblical times. It was the way Ruth and Boaz met in the Bible. When Christian women replaced other methods of meeting someone and used this timeless strategy instead, they successfully met their future husbands and got married in a very short amount of time without fail. What is this Christian strategy and how can you benefit from it? You've likely known about this, but many just don't respect how effective it is. The Christian community. We're going to discuss 4 major benefits of meeting someone in a Christian community to show you how advantageous this strategy is for single Christian women and why you should adopt it right away if you want to be married. End the wait now and find out how to finally meet your husband God's way. Irresistible, the ultimate guide to marriage preparation. Order now on Amazon.com. Link in the description below. Make it your turn to finally get married. So many women just want to be found by their future husband, that they don't care where they meet him. That's understandable, but you might want to start considering the importance of where you're allowing yourself to meet someone. If you're leaving the possibilities open to meeting a Christian man anywhere at any time, you're actually putting yourself at more of a disadvantage than you realize. How is that possible? The more open you are to meeting someone anywhere, the better your chances are, right? That's actually wrong, because it's not about quantity in this case. As a single Christian woman, you're looking for a quality Christian man with very specific criteria that's not easy to find just anywhere you go. Let's start with the first benefit of meeting someone in a Christian community: their spirituality. Here's the problem. Too many Christian women waste time with men that claim to be Christians when they're really not. Take online dating, for example, where people self-evaluate by filling out a profile. In essence, they can tell you anything you want to hear and be whoever they think you want them to be, because these men know that you have no way to verify who they really are. Think about that for a minute. There is zero accountability when meeting a stranger, no matter where it is. So why put yourself in this unfavorable position when the results will most likely not turn out in your favor? You may get a few conversations and temporary companionship, but you likely won't get your husband. In a Christian community, you get to experience firsthand who these men really are spiritually. Understand that meeting someone in a Christian community is a process, not a race like different secular methods of meeting someone. Slow and steady pays off in the long run when it comes to romantic relationships, because people tend to have an overinflated opinion of themselves, and they can lie to get what they want. When you're watching someone and getting to know them over time amongst mutual friends in a Christian community, the truth about them will eventually bear itself out. If you meet someone you have an interest in, you can find out if this is the type of Christian man you envision yourself marrying one day, because you'll know how spiritually mature or immature he is. Did you want to marry someone who's on a pastoral level, someone who just got saved yesterday, or somewhere in between? This matters, and it's something you'll want to know, because as the woman, you're called by God to submit to your husband, whether he's spiritually mature or immature. A Christian community will be more beneficial for you in the long term, because you'll have time to evaluate who this person really is, hear their testimony, hear them pray, watch them worship, see their commitment to the things of God and the people of God. You also get to watch and see if he's exhibiting real fruits of the Spirit, so you know what type of man you're dealing with and eliminate any phony Christian men in disguise. You also have other people in your Christian community that may know this man very well and can vouch for his character to make sure you're not being lied to or deceived. The second benefit of a Christian community is the ability to develop a deep friendship before any romantic feelings are involved. Single women have to understand that it's very easy to like someone romantically when it's new, they're attractive, interested in you, doing everything you like, and you don't know anything negative about them. That's usually a shallow relationship that can easily turn into a shallow marriage. In relationships like this, you have to develop a deep friendship after you're married, and that's when reality hits. You might discover you don't even like this person anymore after the romance wears off, but you were able to easily fall in love and marry them despite not really knowing who they were on a fundamental level. This is extremely dangerous, and you want to make sure you avoid this mistake at all costs. Marriage is not dating. It's a lifetime commitment that's never supposed to end. So don't put yourself in a miserable, unfortunate situation out of impatience or ignoring sound advice. In a Christian community, the goal is friendship before romance. You have the opportunity to get to know multiple men in a friendship capacity with no strings or feelings attached. This allows you to determine the type of person they are and if you even like them beyond the way they look. This setup allows the freedom for people to just be themselves and feel comfortable around each other without any romantic pressure. It also leads to more natural interactions with the opposite sex, without having to deal with fabricated dates and someone's preconceived notions on how the other person should act. A Christian community is the perfect environment for people to genuinely connect on an authentic level, and that's what you really want to help build a strong foundation for marriage. When you get married, you don't want to just love your husband. You actually want to like him. And yes, there is a difference. Friendships usually turn into the best marriages. It's because the couple took the time to get to know each other, discovered if they were compatible on multiple levels, and learned if they even enjoyed being around each other. This doesn't always occur naturally with other methods of meeting someone, because there's usually a tendency to make romance happen more quickly. If you like this video so far, hit the thumbs up to like it and share it with your single girlfriends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any of our amazing content. Your support helps YouTube suggest our videos to even more women. We thank you and welcome to the community. The third benefit of a Christian community is safety. Here's the problem. When it comes to meeting a man romantically, many single women tend to disregard their personal safety. This is why women see no problem meeting a stranger online or on the street, because safety is not their number one priority. Their priority is on romance and potentially meeting the one. This is dangerous because a woman is designed by God to be physically weaker than a man. So you never want to put yourself in a situation that could compromise your physical safety as a woman. You also want to consider your mental safety, because some men are master manipulators and can talk you into things you would never consider doing if romantic feelings weren't involved. A Christian community takes care of all these safety issues. You'll always have people with you that are believers that you know and trust and can use as accountability partners when you're just getting to know someone or when you're in a relationship. You'll never be alone with a man you barely know, and you never have to be if you stay within a Christian community environment. This is taking the appropriate precautions for your physical and mental safety as a single woman, and it can prevent a lot of unnecessary heartbreak and disappointments. The fourth benefit of a Christian community is it just works in meeting your future spouse. If you've been trying to meet someone any other way and it hasn't worked out for you yet, you just might want to consider joining a few Christian communities. This method of meeting someone to marry has worked for centuries, from biblical times to how Ruth and Boaz met to our present day time. Christian communities are a fail-safe, effective, and proven way to meet your future spouse. Pray to find good Christian communities. Start getting involved and building genuine friendships with the men in these groups, and be patient. As long as your Christian community is thriving, it has men in it that you're attracted to, everyone has a like-minded faith, and you're fellowshipping with the people in person on a regular basis, you have just put yourself in the best position to be found by your future husband. You'll soon realize that the secular dating strategies and openness to meeting someone anywhere was actually slowing you down in being able to meet someone. When you're properly positioned and surrounded by the right men on a regular basis, you'll be found by your future husband in no time. Check out our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell to be informed of new videos. Like and comment with your thoughts.